guys, so I just got back from vacation late last night, and I am so happy to be back in the kitchen. I ate so many fatty, unhealthy foods last week. I'm definitely ready to get back in the grind and start eating healthier foods. So if you've been with me for a while, you know that I love spaghetti squash. I'm doing a buffalo chicken one. I've shared it here before. And right now, I just have one large chicken breast that I have cubed up, and I seasoned it with some garlic, salt, and pepper, and I'm just letting that cook. And then I've got a spaghetti squash roasting in the oven, and I will come back and show you what I add to it. Once my chicken was completely cooked through, I added in an 8-ounce can of Hunt's tomato sauce, a tablespoon of brown sugar, a tablespoon of red wine vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. And then I also seasoned it with a little salt and pepper, and I'm just letting the chicken simmer in that sauce for about 8 minutes. And I have my spaghetti squash over here cooling down a little bit so that I can pull the strands apart and then add it into the sauce mixture. And as you can see, it just comes off the sides so easy. I just love this stuff. I added in my squash, and now I'm just going to stir everything together. So here it is all put together. It's normally not as saucy, which that doesn't bother me. I like everything really saucy, but you're supposed to use a medium-sized spaghetti squash, but Kroger only has small ones, and I know that it doesn't look that small on camera, but in person, like compared to my hand, you can tell it's pretty small. So I'm going to eat the whole entire thing, and I'm not going to have any guilt. I haven't ate anything today. I've been super busy, so I am so excited about this. Now I'm just going to top it with some of this mozzarella cheese, and I will say that if you are thinking about making this, it is pretty spicy, which I love that. But if you are not big on spice, you should probably cut the hot sauce down to 1 tablespoon. But now I have my broiler on preheat, and I'm just going to pop these in for about 2 to 3 minutes, and it will be done. It's finally done, and Josh and the kids, they won't eat this, so they had fazoli's. I didn't get to film it because they went while I was at my eye appointment, so I'm ready to devour this. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm about to roll up some turkey and cheese wraps. These are perfect for when you want something quick. So I just have some of this turkey that I got cut from the deli, and some of this Colby Jack cheese. And I'm going to do some lettuce and tomato and spread a little bit of this on the bottom to keep it all together. I'm excited to try this. I haven't tried it yet. It sounded good, so hopefully it is. And then for me, I'm just going to be using these spinach and herb wraps. They're only 50 calories. And since Josh and Riley probably wouldn't like those, I just got them some of the regular flour tortillas. So now I'm just going to roll these up. I served mine with the sweet potato fries. I get the Alexia brand. I really like these, but no one else will eat them, so I made them the Kroger brand of crinkle cut fries. And I just wanted to show what I did for my daughter. I cut hers up into little pinwheels, so hopefully she will like those. I've never tried it with her. And Boston, he won't eat tortillas or ranch, so I'm just going to probably cut him up with some turkey and cheese and serve it with some fruit. That is our dinner for Tuesday. I haven't made a roast in a hot minute, and when I was meal planning, it sounded so good. It's actually Tuesday night right now. I'm going to be putting this on super early in the morning so that I can have it done before my husband goes to work. But I figured that I would show you kind of how I do it, even though I won't actually be putting it in the crock pot. I figured that I wouldn't really feel like filming at 5 a.m. or I'd forget, either one. So I was going to kind of show you how I'm going to put this together, even though I'm not going to actually be putting it in the crock pot. So I have this almost 1.5 pounds of roast, which is going to be perfect for my family with leftovers. And I'm just going to put that in the bottom of my crock pot first. And then I'm going to top it with my vegetables. And I'm just going to throw in this whole bag of baby carrots. And this whole bag of these petite gold potatoes. And they're small, so I don't have to cut them up or anything. And then I'm just going to season everything with salt, pepper, and some Italian seasoning. And then I'm just going to pour in this can of beef broth. And I'm going to let that cook for 7 to 8 hours on low. And I will be back tomorrow to show you what I do after that. I forgot to say, but when I add in the seasonings to the meat and vegetables, I also add in some of this minced garlic. The 8 hours is up, and I'm going to be taking all of this and moving it to this plate. I know it's not the prettiest, but it's the biggest one that I have. And then I'm going to be taking the liquid from the bottom of this crock pot, and I'm going to put it in my saucepan. And then I'm going to show you what I do next. I have made a little slurry with water and cornstarch, and I'm just going to be adding that in. And I'm going to let that come up to a boil, and I'm going to be stirring it for 3 to 5 minutes, and it will make a nice gravy. I have just shredded my beef, and now I'm going to add this gravy over top of everything, and then I'm just going to sprinkle some parsley flakes on it. I'm serving this with some fresh corn that I just cooked in my microwave, and I seasoned it with a little bit of butter, salt, and pepper, and that is dinner for Wednesday. On Thursday, I made a super simple and fast meal. I just toasted some bagel thins, and I topped it with a smashed avocado, and I seasoned it with some salt, pepper, and crushed red pepper flakes, and I served it with some bacon and some scrambled eggs. Right now, I'm just sauteing some broccoli and snap peas and a little bit of olive oil. I've seasoned it with a little salt, and I'm going to let it cook for about 5 minutes or so until it's tender. Now I'm cooking a large chicken breast that I have cubed up and seasoned with salt, pepper, and some crushed red pepper flakes. And once that is fully cooked, I'm going to be adding in this little sauce mixture. And that is just some honey, sesame oil, soy sauce, a little bit of water, some more crushed red pepper, and some cornstarch. I have topped my chicken with some sesame seeds, and I'm serving it with some of this basmati rice that I just cooked in the microwave. And I had enough left over for my lunch tomorrow. And for Josh and the kids, I made them a pizza. And I'm just using the red bearing kind. And I will put the link to this recipe in the description box, along with all the other recipes that I've used in this video. And I will see you back tomorrow. Right now, I'm doing another sheet pan meal. I have some baby red potatoes that I've sliced in half, and I drizzled some olive oil, garlic, salt, and pepper, and I just stirred everything together really well. And I also have my pork chops that I've trimmed the fat off of, drizzled some olive oil, sprinkled with garlic, salt, pepper, Parmesan cheese, and some panko breadcrumbs. And I'm just going to pop this in my oven at 350 for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to be adding some asparagus to it. I've pulled my pan out, and I added my asparagus, and I drizzled it with olive oil and seasoned it the same way I did the pork chops. And I also added the Parmesan cheese and breadcrumbs to the potatoes. So now I'm just going to pop it back in for 20 more minutes, and it'll be done. I'm just serving this with some fresh pineapple for a little sweet treat afterwards. And yeah, that is our Saturday dinner. On Sunday, we had a cookout for all of our friends, and it turned out great. And that ends the week, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, you should hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!